All right, cool. What's up, y'all? So back on another episode. Today I have a amazing person coming to the stage who's going to be breaking down really her process, her strategy. This is my first time meeting her, but I see her on the leaderboards crushing it, doing her thing. So we're gonna hop right into it. But Lucia, thank you for hopping on today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Of course, of course. All
Yeah.
right. So first and foremost, I always got to ask, how did you get into the life insurance space? Take us back a little bit.
Yeah, so I guess for me, I started in 2021. I started with phone call sales, specifically with Lincoln Heritage. I don't know if that matters, but it was virtual sales. And my first time ever, I did really well, but I stopped because I became a mommy and I didn't have a babysitter. Anyways, fast forward till now, I actually have like a babysitter. So now it's like I'm able to actually spend time, right, as an insurance agent. So yeah, did I?
Yeah, nah,
Did I answer your
you're
question?
yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Now, my question always is like, how was your first 30 days in general? Just like I'm talking about, did you crush it, come out the gate crushing it? Did you get your teeth kicked in a little bit? Like, tell us a little bit about your first 30 days in insurance ever. How was it?
Well, in 2021, it was me by myself. Like I didn't really have any kind of like anyone to help me. I mean, I had my director, but he would just it was during COVID. So it was like new for everyone, you know. So it was just kind of like we were just learning as we go. It was no script that we followed, nothing like that. But that's why I just feel really blessed right now to be with the agency that I'm in because we have the scripts, I have the people to help me. We have the like live on call like Zoom that we have. So yeah, I mean it's pretty it's cool.
Yeah. Do you feel like as an agent, that's vital is to like have a community or have a like an agency like yourself that you were mentioning that provides you that structure, or do you think that agents should kind of have to like go through it on their own? What have you kind of seen?
I think the main thing is your mindset and like knowing who you are. Like I'm very much a lover of Jesus and my identity is in the Lord. So it's like with everything that I do, it's just me understanding that that's where I come from. Like I sit in heavenly places, like I'm here and I'm here to be a solution for my people. So whenever someone like asks me about how do you do so good, it's really like it's me just resting in the Lord. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
that's my mindset. That's how I walk in every day, like as a mama, as a business owner. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I like that. We're gonna get into sales, but I feel like I kind of already can tell you so, and it's starting to click immediately.
I'm
But I
very
got
like, I don't know, personable. I
yeah,
like to just talk to my people. Like
I
we're
can tell
actually
you.
family. So
Yeah, you build a lot of trust with them. Yeah, we're
yeah.
gonna, we're gonna get there. I can already tell. Okay, dope. So walk me through like that transition from like you were in a situation where you maybe didn't have a lot of structure, like you started, and then like how did you get to this, the new agency? You don't have to name an agency or anything like that, but I'm just saying like walk us through how you got there, and then what was that first 30 days like in comparison to when you first got into the industry?
So before I got to this new agency, I got back into the insurance industry with a different, I guess, IMO. Their main thing is recruiting. And I didn't really understand that. I didn't really, it was like, it was my first time because I liked the product she was giving to me. I got it for me, my husband, and my girls. So we
Mhm.
got the products from her, which is IUL specifically. And from that point, I was recruited. She kind of sold me on the vision. And it's like, I know you can make a lot of money and help a lot of people, right? But it's like, the intention maybe behind it or maybe just how they had their structure going it was based on recruiting and obviously I didn't make a lot of money starting with them. It was cool. I had a lot of product knowledge, but I had no understanding on like sales, like what to say to the specific types of people, like final expense versus IULs versus mortgage protection. Like everything was just all in one, and I was just really just learning about like the IUL side to it, which was the product that we got, but I didn't make any money. Yeah, basically.
Dang. Okay, so now I need to know when did things start picking up before we get into the next part?
Okay.
Like
So
what?
yeah, so I started to look for ways to, because I could, on social media, everyone is always talking about how they're making a lot of money. And it's like, obviously, I want to be a solution to someone's, issue and to a family, but I also want to profit. I want to make some money. Like that's,
Right.
what I mean? So
100%.
I actually I found you. I saw videos of like how, and I obviously, honestly, I was very like not into buying leads. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing this. I am not spending money on leads. So that was that. And but the more I got into it, I was like, wait, so it makes sense, to have an actual cash flow. You know what I mean? The
Mhm.
leads are cash flow.
Mhm.
People who are actually vetted to speak to me, right? That want the product that I'm able to offer. But I had that understanding before I got to this new agency. So I ended up purchasing, I think it was like final expense leads because I was starting. This is my first time again starting after not doing it from 2021.
Okay.
So I started, right? And I got the FX leads and I did well, but it was really trial and error because hold on. I was still with this previous IMO and I
Okay.
bought the leads because I was like, okay, bet like I can purchase leads fine because I wasn't making any money. So I was like, okay, I'll invest in myself. And then I found out that my contract level was like 30%. So I was like, wow, but it's
Yeah.
fine, So that from that point, I was close. I think I closed like three when I first started, right? When I first purchased the your Vex leads. And then once I found out my contract level was low, I ended up looking for a different agency to see, like, I didn't know where to go, but I found this new agency and they were able to start me at 80%. But yeah, and then from that point, I had the structure, I had, the accountability piece, I had the scripts, I had just like everyone in there is making money. Like everyone in there is closing deals every day. So it's like, that's kind of my experience with everything going on. But definitely you guys are a blessing because I hear a lot of people that are struggling. Obviously, it has to do with skills, but I know that the main point is having people who are actually, wanting to talk to someone like me or wanting to really, receive a product. And I feel like you guys really do a good job in doing that.